Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
Teachers are locked in a mental health crisis amid a rising tide of violence in Scotland's schools. Shocking figures show that staff in primary and secondary schools have taken 400,000 days off in the past 3 years as they battle with stress and anxiety. Last year, one primary school teacher was off for 148 days while a secondary school teacher only made it into work for 15 and a half weeks. Earlier this month, the Scottish Mail on Sunday revealed that a teacher is assaulted by a pupil every 4 minutes. Earlier this month, the Scottish Mail on Sunday revealed that a teacher is assaulted by a pupil every 4 minutes. There were more than 16,000 attacks in the academic year just ended, a trebling of assaults in 3 years. Whistleblowers say the explosion of violence is pushing some probationer teachers to quit, while longer-serving teachers bemoan the lack of discipline in the face of senior leadership teams seemingly determined to play down threats of violence. Whistleblowers say the explosion of violence is pushing some probationer teachers to quit, while longer-serving teachers bemoan the lack of discipline in the face of senior leadership teams seemingly determined to play down threats of violence. Latest analysis shows that the total staff absence since 2021 represents around 2,000 years of teaching days lost. Critics say the crisis has spiraled due to the SNP's soft-touch approach to school discipline. Conservative MSP Maurice Golden said, "It's no wonder teachers are finding it difficult to keep going. If our teachers are properly looked after and given the right resources to tackle disobedience and disorder, things would begin to improve." The SNP's restorative practice policy favors conciliatory discussions with aggressive pupils rather than punishment, an approach supported by Education Secretary Jenny Gilruth. A Scottish government report last year on behaviour in schools said that evidence showed a culture shift towards a focus on relationships, restorative practice and nurture approaches, and away from punitive approaches. Glasgow-born education expert Tom Bennett, who has written several books on school behavior and taught for 13 years in London's tough East End, has said inclusion at all costs and a rejection of conventional discipline has become a disaster. There were 16,245 recorded assaults on teachers in 2023 to 24, around 85 per school day, or 1 every 4 minutes of class time. 3/4 of the attacks, more than 12,000, were in primary schools, with 3,400 in secondaries. Hundreds more were in additional support needs locations. The overall figure has trebled since 2021 when there were around 5,600 attacks. Statistics from 31 of Scotland's 32 local authorities show that secondary school teachers took 174,471 days of absence owing to mental ill health, including for stress and anxiety, in 2021-22, 2022/23 and 2023-24. Over the same period, 225,476 days of primary teaching were lost. Across the board, 399,947 days were lost to mental stress. Darren Waplington of the NASUT Scotland Teaching Union said, 93% of teachers surveyed in Scotland tell us that the number of pupils exhibiting violent and abusive behaviours has increased. 3/4 said it was making the job more stressful, and a fifth said they were suffering with depression. This can't continue. Nobody becomes a teacher so that they can be punched, kicked, intimidated, or verbally abused. Not only do teachers suffer, but they spend extra time supporting and protecting other pupils. This is time that everyone is losing from lessons. A Scottish government spokesman said violence and abuse is always completely unacceptable, adding, "We are taking a range of actions to address this issue and ensure staff have access to the support they need."